Hey everyone, I just got back in my car from a hike. I was supposed to be going to Florida today, but I didn't end up going. I ran out of oil. I had to get the oil for my heater for my house before I leave, otherwise pipes will freeze. So I had to wait for that. But anyway, it was a really shitty morning, man. It was freezing. It was just I was overwhelmed. Uh, it was just very overwhelming. So I had a lot of anxiety this morning, man. I kind of lost it on the phone with my grandparents. I just couldn't take the chaos and the questions, and it's just like I just break down sometimes. My brain just shuts down and it like explodes or implodes or whatever. I don't even know how to explain it. But so I had to get out of the house, so I came out here. Lock my door. I came out here to this waterfall. I looked up. It's supposed to be a pretty popular tourist area, but there is like nobody around, and so I went down there. I mean, it's literally like I think it said 8 or 9 miles on this dirt road, and there hasn't been one car yet. And so I get here, and it's tiny as heck, and I go down there. It's a beautiful spot, beautiful for photography. But as soon as I got into the woods, I started to get a panic attack, and I started to feel it come on. I tried to focus on my breathing, focus on the tips of my nose. I tried to do all that stuff. When I got to the waterfall, it kind of distracted me a little bit. The beauty of it kind of distracted me a little bit. I took some pictures, and I went hiking up a little bit of it, and then something just hit me, and it was like, nope, turn around, and I ran back to my car again, and it's just something I'm struggling with so badly right now, and I feel like I'm gaining progress, but then some days I feel like I take a step back, and it's kind of discouraging, but at the same time I know that as long as I don't give up, and as long as I keep pushing forward, things will get better for me. They are getting slightly better as time goes on. Recently they've gotten better because of a new group of friends I have, and old group of friends I have, just kind of mingled all together in my family. Well, my grandparents are supporting me pretty much. But yeah, man, the anxiety I still struggle with. Being alone, which, God, it's so weird, man. I used to camp by myself. I used to do all kinds of stuff by myself, and have so much fun and not care. And now I do it, and I get excited about it. And then when I get there, I'm just like, I'm terrified of it, and for no reason. But anyway, I'm just rambling. Again, I can do that because this is my personal journal. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna be going tomorrow to Florida, like planned. I'm gonna go to the treatment center for a couple weeks, get away from the alcohol, and continue the healing. And I'm gonna beat this thing. Again, I don't know how long it's gonna take, but however long it takes, it takes. I know I'm putting a lot of work in, and I'm pretty invested right now. I've invested a lot already, and I don't feel like I've gotten very far at all. I've done a lot actually. I started therapy like almost immediately after this happened. I started seeing a psychiatrist because I started getting a little paranoid out in the RV where we were at, where we were parked out in the woods. started getting a little paranoid, and then started having nightmares, and so I went to therapy pretty quickly, and then it just wasn't enough for me, and we moved to Florida and had to get the hell out of there. I had to leave that property. I didn't feel safe. I didn't feel safe on my own property in that town. So yeah, we left. I left state. I went down south and stayed there for a little bit, and yeah, things got that's where things really got interesting. That's where the symptoms really started popping up. Is down south, but it was it hit me by surprise. It was just so much happened in my brain at once. It was I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. But anyway, I'm gonna let it go now. I'm calm, a little calmer now. After doing this, this actually helped me. See, journaling does help. So yeah, this has been good. I wish I would have stayed a little longer and got a few more pictures. But it is pretty damn cold out. It's like 30-some degrees. There's ice on the branches in the water that are just kind of sitting there. There's ice on them. So it's pretty cold. And I don't do well in the cold. Again, I'm from down south, so I like it to be warm. I love you guys. If you have any experiences like this, again, tell me. Put them in the comments. And I will talk to you guys later. And yeah, if you won't hear from me. I might do one more video tomorrow. Before I go into the treatment center. I'm not sure yet. If I remember, my brain's not that great. But I'm gonna try to. And because this actually does help me getting things off my chest. Even just rambling it into whatever, into nobody watching this is cool. I'm cool with that because some of the stuff I don't know, whatever. It helps me. I almost went to the gym today. I didn't. I'm talking to this dude online, and he goes to the same gym as me, or that I signed up for. And he had the same problem at first. It took him a while to get comfortable. It felt like everyone was staring at him, and that's kind of how I feel too. But he's fine with it now. He loves it, and so I think I might be asking him to maybe go with him 1 or 2 times and try to get used to it. And I'm also gonna try to get a trainer and help me 1 or 2 times, just so I get to know what I'm doing a little better, so I don't feel like a fish out of water. But it's just walking in the door is the hard part for me. It's that place is so packed all the time, and even when it's not packed, it's packed, and it's a social anxiety thing that I've never had, and it's weird to me. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do about it. I don't know how to overcome it. It's so weird, and it's so different to me. Like, I'm used to walking into places like a fucking boss, like owning that bitch. You know what I mean? Like, I don't care. Like, my fucks are usually left at the door. I usually don't give a fuck. Ask anybody who knows me. I usually don't care, and I care now. I care a lot, and it, yeah, man, it's just something I will overcome. Unfortunately, it's gonna have to wait another 2 weeks. So I'm gonna pay them for another 2 weeks at the gym. Haven't been, so that's been like 2 months. But they actually have a gym at the treatment center, so I will be working out there. So that'd be cool. Hopefully, I'm sure there'll be some muscle heads there that'll know what they're doing. Yeah, I'm sure there's always someone there. It's a beefcake. Yeah, so wish me luck for this week, this next couple weeks, you guys. I'm gonna get as much out of it as I can. I'm gonna be fully devoted to it. I'm not gonna have cell phone service. I'm not gonna have my cell phone. So I won't be doing any videos for a couple weeks until I get back. It'll be December 18th or 19th. Is when I'll be back, and yeah, that's it. I'll see you guys later. I love you. Thanks for watching if you watched it. And that's it. Have a good one.